Alright guys, welcome back to the Leaky Jawbone Company. Today we are on Lake Erie. It's March 2nd, I believe, and it is foggy, but we have a south wind, so the water is glass, as you guys can see around me. And we're hoping to get in some walleye. I'm doing a solo fish this morning, so looking for 6 walleye. I only got a couple hours, so we're going to run some bandits, and we're going to see what we can get into, guys, so stick along and we'll see. Alright guys, we are going to run 3 rods, and we're going to run them all off the same side. And this is what we're going to be fishing with. I got 6 rods with me, but we're only running 3. And I'm going to run the bandits. I like this color for winter, but we're going to run a green and white one too. So let's start getting these out. And we're going to go about 100 foot back on all 3 of them and just start there. I know Facebook's been awesome and telling me exactly what I need to be doing. So we're going to run 3 bandits, 100 foot back, 120 foot back. And we're going to see if we can get into some fish, guys. Alright guys, we are going to do something a little bit different today. We are using a board with the tattle tail on it, and I've never used these before. I just got them set up, and we're going to see how well they work, and hopefully I'm doing this right, because I don't really have a backup plan, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty straightforward. And hopefully this works like I think it's going to. Alright guys, I got a fish on that first rod, and it's not pulling my tattle flag, which is unfortunate. But the board moved quite a bit, and my third rod doesn't even have the board on it yet, and I can't get this stuff. There we go, break free. There we go, guys. First fish on, third rod, doesn't even have a board on it yet. So, typical Lake Erie. Can't even get all your rods out before you get a fish on. And I really wish I had another person right now, because this is going to be probably a tangled mess. I'm actually going to try to reel this one in while we sit here. And I can actually see the fish behind my board flailing around, so super pumped right now, guys. First fish, been on the water for 5 minutes, and now I actually got a second fish going, so I can't even get my rods out. That one is just going nuts. There's a fish on there. I need to mark where I'm at. We're gonna get this fish in, guys. And that tattle flag is actually working now, but it's after the lure got taken pretty hard. Let's surf this guy in. I'm not even gonna net him. I'm just gonna pull him right up. There we go, guys. We gotta be quick about this. Fish number 1. In the box. We're going to see if this fish hung on. Feels like it's on there. Definitely feels like a really, really nice fish, guys. That's a freaking large fish, guys. We're gonna try not to lose him. There we go, guys. Oh my God. That's a massive fish. Oh my God, guys. Second fish of the day, and he is definitely over 7 pounds. Well, guys, there we freaking go. This fish is huge. We're gonna get him in a live well to get all the blood. Stop the blood from bleeding into my boat. Nasty. Really wish I had a hose right about now. No, I did bring a bucket for just this, so we'll get the boat cleaned up and get some rods out. Alright, guys. I finally have all 3 rods out without getting another bite. So we are going to check how big this freaking walleye is, because I'm curious. He looks massive. So I can get him out of there. I don't know, 6.5 pounds, 6.3 to 6.5. Not bad, guys. I mean, this is an absolute freaking tank of a walleye. Get him back in there. Alright, guys, finally our third take back, and this one looks pretty legit. So we just did a big loop. We're kind of turning around to where we came from, and this middle board went under. We're in about 39 foot of water, and it is just beautiful out here. You guys can see there's a million boats out here. Everyone's fishing today. Everyone looks like everyone's getting takebacks and everyone's doing good, so it's just an awesome day to be out. We're gonna get this guy reeled in and see what we got on the line. This is just a little guy. We're gonna see if he even eats. Go give him a quick measure. Oh yeah, we're well over 16, so this guy's coming home with us. Alright, guys, I am trying to get the rest of my boards out. And I just had this one out and it got a fish on it, like all by itself. And it looks like, well, it feels like it's a pretty good fish. Get this other camera turned on. I got a mess going on. I had rods laying everywhere. I got boards laying everywhere. No other rods out. But this little white and green and pink Bandit Deep has just been the ticket today. I think I caught all my fish on this one except one, and that was on the gold Bandit. So we're gonna try to get this guy in. This feels like a really, really heavy fish. I only run 10-pound line too, which makes it easier for calculating depth and all that stuff, but I really hope I don't break this fish off right now. As soon as he sees this boat, he is going to freak out. I don't see him yet. All right, guys. I just got my third rod set out, and I believe we are on fish number 5. That same lure that's caught my last 2 fish. Kind of went back and stayed back. It wasn't really doing much as far as like wiggling or flopping up and down, but it just stayed way back. So I don't know if there's a small fish on here or I got a tangle of some sort or something's going on, but it looks like we're gonna be reeling in our 5th fish here, guys. Oh, there's definitely a fish on here. It feels like it might be pretty good, actually. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. It's a real good fish. Another fish in the 4 or 5 pound range. We just gotta make sure he doesn't get off. Oh yeah, guys, there we go. That's a good fish. That is a fat fish, guys. And this color, I don't know what name that is. That definitely looks like it's the ticket today. I think it's caught all of my fish except one. And I just gotta get this guy back out there. That's my 5th fish, guys. And he looks freaking awesome. I'm gonna get him in the live well, and we will be looking for fish number 6. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up today. It's about noon. I have 5 fish and we're trolling still a little bit, trying to get that last fish in the box, but had an awesome day out here on Lake Erie. Remember guys, if you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel. Go on to the leakyjohnboatcompany.com and you guys can find a bunch of sweet walleye merch, a bunch of different smallmouth bass merch, and all sorts of cool stuff. So go on there, check it out, and I'll see you guys next time.